Hey guys! Today I filmed a tutorial on how to get this neutral eye that I have, just using some colors that are a little bit darker, deeper than your natural skin tone. It just works really well for an easy everyday look. It's usually what I wear, and I've really been loving lipstick everything, every kind of lip anything, and the brighter the better. I don't have it on today because I was trying to be a little bit more neutral, but yeah, this works really well with reds, pinks, whatever, in the summer, and it's just so easy and quick. And most people already have these colors, whether they're in the palette that I used or just in anything. You can get them anywhere. I tell you, let's see, the Naked Basics 2 is really good. And then there is a L'Oreal quad that they have called Cup of Joe, which is matte neutral. It's all matte. That works really well too at the drugstore. Okay, so if you want to see how I get this neutral eye, then just keep watching. Thanks. Okay, I'm going to start by priming my eyelid with the Urban Decay eye primer in Eden. And I just like this because I tend to have a lot of redness underneath my, or on top of my eyelid and in the corner right here. So it has coverage to kind of cover the discoloration on my eye. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Blend it into this area just because I do have so much discoloration and redness, and up here I think I really like this. Sometimes I use concealer, and you can even use my favorite concealer to use is the MAC Pro Longwear, just because I know that lasts all day and it does not crease. Put a little bit underneath my eye. Okay, I'm gonna be using a palette that I got for Christmas. It was a gift to myself that I picked up at Walmart, and it is the Eyes Lips Face palette. I don't have the packaging that it's in anymore, so it looks like, see, this. And I just like it. It has a lot of nice neutral skin tone eye colors, and so I think this would be really nice if you are younger and you or don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, because it has all the colors that you would really need just to get started or just to play around and have fun. But I'm going to start out with placing this top color. Let me see if I can get it right there. But you just want to use a skin tone color, or a color that's probably about 2 shades darker than your skin tone, because it just looks more natural. And since my eyes they're like a almond hooded eye, I like to start out going a little bit up above the eye socket just to start this as a transition. I'm going to go a little bit into the crease. I found that if you put a color down to start out with, your crease colors tend not to be, they are a little more easy to blend, I think, if you have that. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the color that's next to it, which is right there. And like I said, I usually do this. You can use any like neutral brown palette my favorite one to use is the Urban Decay Naked. The Urban Decay Naked Basics. I haven't tried the Naked Basics 2. I really want to. But I think that these the colors in that palette, or just any skin tone color, is going to go. It's going to work a little bit better for your skin. But with that little bit of darker color, I just went down a little bit lower, still not into the socket area, and just a little bit into the crease, like a triangle, and then up a little. I'll just kind of blend it up just a tad. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with it's like a peachy skin tone color right there. But like I said, just find colors. This color is probably a shade lighter than my skin with a little bit of sheen. You can use like Stilla's Kitten, or a L'Oreal Infallible. I think it's an iced latte. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Get a little bit more. I like to pack my lid colors on a lot because I love the brightness that they give. And just kind of blend it a little to the crease. Just so it doesn't look blotchy, and it kind of it blends in well. Okay, and then next I'm just going to find a shade that's even darker than the second color that I use, which is probably going to be let's see, a color like this. I can get it right there. It's just a little bit darker, but just find the colors that are going to work well for you. This is probably quite a bit darker than my skin. I'm really fair though, so, and I'm just going to put that on the outer corner, blend it in just a little bit, blend it into the socket, and this will also help blend out the color, the lid color, so there isn't any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go ahead and just get a really light light color to use as the highlight, and it's going to be, let me get it, this color right there, but just any cream, or you know, just something that's a little bit lighter than your skin. And I'm actually going to take a little smudging brush to do this and just go right into the brow bone, over just a bit for that highlight. And I don't like to go too far down in it because I think it blends out the transition color too much. But I do like to have that white because it really just lifts the brow, I think. And then I'm going to take just a dark brown, any dark brown will work. I'm going to use a just a matte dark brown that's in here, and start kind of creating like a smudgy line like that. And I start at the inner corner, and then I kind of flip my brush, dot it, and then just go in to create like a little smudgy wing. And just make sure that it's really in. I press it into my lash line. Okay, and that's going to be it for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and tone my eyebrows up. Kind of, I have like a little bald spot right there. So I'm just going to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz. And I don't really like eyebrows to look really, really filled in because I just think it looks really fake. That's fine if that's what you like, but for me, that's not the look that I prefer on myself. Just gotta darken the tail just a little. I'm using the viewfinder, so it's, it's a little bit harder to kind of see what I'm doing. Alright, and then I just kind of brush them up a little to kind of blend the color. So, okay. And then I'm going to use my, let's see, find my Anastasia Brow Gel. I really like this. I used to use the, I think it was the Maybelline Clear Great Lash, but this stuff just holds all day. It works really well, even in the summer. I do a lot of stuff outside, so it doesn't melt. And it just holds my brows really well. Some people don't. It can get crusty feeling, so some people might not like that, but I like it because it seems like it's holding everything up better. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just go in with the medium brown. I will say it's probably the third color that I use. And I'm just going to smudge that underneath the lower lash and bring it up. Smudge it just to kind of connect everything together. This is going to be really natural, so you don't really have to go too heavy on it. Just dot it in there. I like my smudginess to go down a little bit. I don't know why, that's just what I've been liking lately. Okay, and then I'm going to go in and curl my eyelashes. Just hold it for a few seconds. I go off and on about curling my eyelashes just because sometimes I think that it doesn't look as good when they're not curled, but they've been kind of straighter lately. I don't know. Okay, so then I'm going to use my CoverGirl Lash Blast, and this has been my favorite mascara for the past couple of months because you can just add this so many layers and it doesn't clump. And it gives you really good definition. I like mascaras that add a lot of length to my eyes, to my eyelashes, because I feel like they're really short. Even more than volume, I prefer the lengthening mascaras. And let that dry just a little bit, and then go in with a little bit more. But yeah, I've really been liking a nice neutral eye lately. You know, I just go through phases.